take it to the All-State Arena, down the road from where he grew up.
Fantastic reaction from a sold-out All-State Arena for Mustafa Ali.
What do you make of Mustafa Ali's positive outlook at the draft to come this Friday and the following Monday on Raw as we look at the sold-out crowd from Chicago, Illinois tonight?
I think Ali's positive attitude might be what takes him to the next level. Mustafa Ali's perpetually been a superstar on the cusp, but has yet to truly break through in grand, spectacular fashion. The draft could really change all that. This coming Friday night on SmackDown, and again right here on Monday Night Raw the following Monday. Chad Gable with a single leg takedown. Former United States Olympian.
We know about the talent of both of these superstars, what they're capable of. Here to impress ahead of the WWE Draft.
And that's what this is all about. This is an opportunity to raise your draft stock. We heard Chad Gable going to great lengths to try to keep himself and his #1 guy, Otis, together. Oh!
Chad Gable, the Olympian.
Much of the excitement of his #1 guy, Otis, who's joined by...
You think Otis would prefer to be drafted alongside Maxine or Chad?
Oh, listen, I can't blame anybody for wanting to follow Maxine anywhere. I mean, big kick right between the eyes. And Ali picked out of midair by Gable. Tremendous power, dragon suplex. That's gotta do it.
Somehow Mustafa Ali still alive. Wow. Was Otis even watching?
Oh, Otis was watching something.
Determined look in the face of Chad Gable.
Fantastic athleticism from Mustafa Ali, who spiked Chad Gable. Ali would love to make himself a high draft pick, either here on Raw or over on Friday Night SmackDown. This performance could send him on his way.
Mustafa Ali in his hometown. Evaded by Chad Gable now, who looks to pounce and punish Mustafa Ali quickly.
Chaos Theory incoming. No, great reversal by Ali.
Ali to win it.
Ali steals it.
He's got it.
Here is your winner, Mustafa Ali.
Ali accomplished his mission tonight. Mustafa is looking forward to the future, and it is looking absolutely positive.
That positivity is paying off.
Will Ali end up on Friday Night SmackDown or remain on Monday Night Raw?
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.